Hey everybody, so we have launched the class and it was launched September 5th and we're getting some real good feedback with the class. And so if you want to learn 3 strategies to improve your storytelling reading, then click on the link in the description box and it'll take you straight to the class where you can start today. The class is finished, it's ready to roll, and God bless. Hey Taurus, welcome to your love reading for 2022 November. This is not going to resonate with everybody, and if it doesn't, I'm sorry. Let's see what we got going on here. And if it resonates with you, there's an extension at the end, okay? I'll tell you about that later. I feel like somebody got your attention, possibly a Capricorn, or you got somebody's attention, Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius, by distancing yourself. At first, yeah, I feel like somebody has distanced themselves. Now this is for romantic situations, okay? So if you distance yourself from a friend, I'm not talking to you, but yeah, and I feel like it has intrigued them. Like they're not, at first they weren't intrigued by you at all, but you know, whenever you don't fall all over a man or fall all over a woman, you stand out. So someone is standing out by distancing themselves. Right? It's actually making the other person weak. The Strength card is coming in reverse. Okay? Now, this is not talking about a friend, because a friend can give a fuck less after 72 hours, especially a Libra, Gemini, or an Aquarius. Like, they'll be like, oh, okay. So this is romantic, especially if they have Leo in their chart or Capricorn. So as a result of you distancing yourself from someone, Taurus, or vice versa, someone is becoming weak. They are accustomed to people becoming, you know, or men or women, you know, maybe they have a nice house or a nice job and they're accustomed to people just falling all over them. But yeah, it looks like you've distanced yourself from someone and it's making them very weak. And they don't like that. They don't like not being in the position to be able to call the shots. This could be an ex-husband, an ex-girlfriend. Okay. And also, if this is somebody who you used to be with and they wouldn't give you the kind of time and attention that you need, it's like distancing yourself is really getting their attention. So yeah, it's making them feel, it's making them like pay attention to you in a very small way, romantically, okay? So, it looks like you want there to be exclusivity between you and someone. You want there to be a relationship where it's exclusive and you guys can see the world, right? They didn't used to see you like that, but again, this distance makes you stand out from the rest of the women or the rest of the people that they deal with. It makes them weak because it messes with people's minds. And in addition to that, men fall in love, or people fall in love in our imaginations first, right? A lot of times distance makes someone start feeling you, if they loved you to begin with, and this is romantic, because you give them an opportunity. So it looks like somebody is playing chess, and in this chess game, they have distanced themselves in order to invoke some type of response that is very effective because it's making the opponent weak. And I don't see them becoming so weak that they're willing to lay it all on the line and come and run after you and happily ever after. But I do feel that it's hard to forget about you, or vice versa, because you're not acting like everybody else. And you want to be exclusive with this person, and now they're actually thinking about, I wonder what life would be like with this person. Like they're open to, like, you know, they have noticed your absence. If that's something that is different for you, they've noticed it. And so as you continue on this journey of separating yourself, your person is not going to be able to handle it, okay? The Ten of Wands. It's going to be very hard for them to handle you distancing yourself. Like they just can't handle it. But then I feel like at the same time, like they're going to start feeling like, because you've distanced yourself, like if they do see you, they will be so overwhelmingly happy to see you that they won't be able to play it cool, especially if they have strong Leo in their chart. Like they're going to be like, Tracy, get my dog. It's like, okay, all right, honey, calm down. All right. It's making you have high value. That's what these cards are trying to say. It's like you're distancing yourself is giving you a high ranking in this person's eyes, right? And they're just waiting for you, waiting, looking for you, waiting for you, wondering when you're going to show up. And I don't see you paying any attention to them. I see you like actually taking your mind away from them and start focusing on your money. You're not looking at them at all. Yeah, I mean a little bit. The Hermit, like I think you'll do a little bit. Like you might, if you've blocked them, you might look at your blocked messages to see if they've tried to call or something like that. But yeah, no, I see you saying enough is enough, and I'm distancing myself, and you know, they're becoming weak, and their desire to not want to be with you is weakening, and they're starting to just really, you know, one of the things that distance does is it wards off all the bad things that happened. You ever notice, like, you could get into an argument with someone, but some time passes, y'all don't talk, and it's like, what were we mad at? What did we even, oh, you know, I don't know, maybe Tauruses are different, but air signs, we shown the fuck don't know. Like, we ain't talking because of what? And I be trying to play it off. I was like, yeah, because I didn't think I was ever going to hear from you again after, now tell me again. And we don't even be trying. But yeah, this could be a Virgo. But yeah, I see, you know, somebody just kind of waiting for you. Ooh, and feeling left out in the cold. Some of y'all just went ghost on a motherfucker. That's not funny. That's not funny at all. But somebody just went ghost. You're like, I'm out. I can't deal with this shit no more. You ain't got no money. and you acting crazy, or you just felt unloved, unwanted, or this is how they felt. Somebody who distanced themselves could have felt, by your choices, they could have felt unloved, unwanted, undesired, or vice versa. You felt unloved, unwanted, undesired, so you distanced yourself, but they feel just left out in the cold by you. And so it makes them look and wonder what you're doing. And see, so what's happening is okay, now they need to be paying attention to what they got. But they over here trying to figure out what you're doing, because what exactly is going on over here that you are just able to just move on in your life? Damn it. I mean, what's going on? So I see them, you know, kind of looking for you, and they are not going to have a good reaction to you just bouncing and distancing yourself at all. They're going to see some real dark nights of the soul. And then when you think, well, okay, you know, enough time has passed for you not to be tripping anymore, they still tripping. Because see, it shakes them up when you just bounce. Somebody just bounced and it is messing somebody's head up. All right? You're like, I'm not dealing with this. Somebody is filled with a lot of fear and anxiety. And then another thing is, more than anything, to me, the moon is mysterious. You know what I mean? Like, love is safe, and love is comfort, and love is being at ease. And that is something completely different from attraction. Attraction is mystery, and it's being unsettled and unclear and trying to, you know, attraction creates tension. And so this mysterious move of backing off is making them weak for several reasons. One is you've become mysterious now, and mystery and mystique, you could be dealing with the Pisces, right? If you're dealing with a Pisces, they all fucked up, because mystery and mystique is what they all about. Or you may have some placements in your chart where you really like mystery and mystique. So this person becomes mysterious, or you have become mysterious. Now, whatever else they got going on, I see they want to keep a hold on it, right? Because that is their finance, that's their finances, you know, see, but the Queen of Pentacles, to me, she is, you never want to jump her bones. At least, it's always the wife that you love, but the Queen of Wands is the wife you want to fuck. Okay, this is the wife that you know, you adore her, you admire her, and this is the wife that takes care of you, and they're doing their wifely duties. But the one that is over here having you all mysterious is, see, look, that Queen of Wands, she's reversed, right? But see, she's reversed because I pay attention to what she's looking at. And so my cards wanted me to know, because if she would have came right side up, she would have been looking at somebody else, which would have made me tell you, oh, this person is not tripping. But she came in reverse, which means she's looking at you. So you got this person all fucked up. They might even be in something, but they're like, well, what's the mysterious person over there doing? Baby, I have ironed your clothes. I have cooked you dinner. I have made your dinner, and I'm loving you, and you talking about some mysterious bitch over there in Cross Creek. You know, it's like, well, yeah, actually. So this person, they want to have sex with you, you know, and you are arising, you are creating attraction. It's something about being willing to walk away from a woman that's causing you bull crap. It's something about loving yourself enough to finally say, I'm not going to tolerate this, and I don't have to. It makes everybody respect you, and it's not a game, especially if it's not a game, especially if that's how you truly, honestly, deeply feel. You know, somebody really feels that. So the person over here who's mysterious and aloof, who's, you know, you've pulled away and they don't know where you are or what you're doing. They, you know, they are kind of fixated on you right now. Right? Oh my God. They do not like that you made that move. They don't like that you made that move. What are you doing making them type of Mac Mama? Ooh, they need to get back on top. So they are going to play it off and be like, oh, you know, we're friends. We're going to always be friends. And, you know, they might invite you someplace, or if they're not blocked, you know, they might, if you have allowed them access to you, they may come in like a friend, right? If you've allowed, and they be like, oh, you know, why don't you come to my party? Or, you know, I'm doing this master class. You know what? Speaking about classes, I'm doing a self-esteem class. We're going to meet 4 weeks at Thinkific, and it's going to be a live class, and we're going to look at live videos. So I want you to stay posted with that, because I think we're going to launch this. We're going to launch this maybe in January. No, what is this, November? Yeah, in January we're going to launch this. But anyway, because the sun made me think of self-esteem. So they're kind of like, hey, you know what you're doing? But inside, like every time they contact you, there's a rush of excitement and anticipation. So you guys are attracted to each other. And when you do these moves like this, you are creating attraction. Who appreciates someone who's always there? There is this chick. She is always on the lives trying to get this person. Every time we go live, or that person goes live, and I've hung around, or I stopped by, that one person was always there, interface, giving, and she finally shoot her shot, and the person, you know, denied her. It's like, no, there's no attraction. You're just in my face, you know? So, yeah, so they're going to try and come at you as a friend, and then when you don't, if you don't respond to that, this is them feeling less than and sad and crying. The Nine of Swords is what it is. Let's see how long I've been talking. Okay, yeah, the Nine of Swords, they're in their bed at night crying and trying to figure out, you know, what's going on. And the main woman is like, well, baby, what's the matter? And they're going to say, oh, it's something with my job. You know, it's something with my job. But they are sexually attracted. Wait, the main woman is like, oh, I think that the fact that this, I think it turns the main woman on when somebody else turns him on, because he's being distant. Again, another form of attraction. So he's thinking about somebody else, and that somebody else has distanced themselves, and now she's focused on him being distant, and she's aroused because he's distant, you know? And then she just kind of gives him his space, and then feels bad about herself that she doesn't have these attraction she don't have attraction knowledge, and then what happens with them, you know, if she, I just feel like they're gonna have some dark nights of the soul. Okay, so as the days progress and we reach Thanksgiving, and you continue to distance yourself, your person who you've distanced yourself from, you would think that, okay, they have said, okay, well, you know, the Taurus is gone, but no, it looks like that really arouses the Taurus, or vice versa. Because either they are, yeah, it looks like they're not used to it. Whoever this Taurus is, or whoever you distance yourself from, like they really respect your discipline. And they are going to want to talk to you. So at first, maybe they didn't even want to talk to you. But when you distanced yourself, or you walked away, or you were like, you know what, I'm done with trying, you became mysterious, and they started becoming weak and weak to their own deep attraction to mystery. And they're just trying to figure out, you're going to make them wonder, did I do something? Did I do something? Did I say something? So finally, they're going to reach out and talk to you. And they're going to make it, they're going to put a feeler out and reach out and talk to you and keep it like, oh, I'm just calling to say hi, or happy Thanksgiving, you know, something like that. I'm just wanted to say happy Thanksgiving. I'm glad I wasn't blocked, you know, and they're going to try and play it off. Ace of Swords reverse. Just wanted, you know, like they want that to be the beginning of things turning around between the two of you. That's what they're trying to do, right? Eventually, this person will give up. I mean, like if you're just keeping your distance and not coming back at all, eventually I do feel like they will give up, and eventually they will start looking elsewhere, but they will be very dissatisfied and unhappy about having to do that. And they would just, I think they feel like you might have somebody else. Okay? So they might feel like you have somebody else. But if you're absolutely quiet, and I mean like you give them nothing, you don't like their pictures, you don't go on their social media, you don't go on their Plenty of Fish lives, you don't go on Instagram live, you just keep your distance, it looks like they're going to become extremely curious and about what the hell is going on, you know, and they'll be more and more curious. Like, did you find somebody else? Yeah. They're like, did she find somebody else? And well, yeah, that's what happened. That's what they're going to tell themselves, that you found somebody else and that you're happy. But they're going to always have a lot of respect for you. So if you don't respond, they're going to leave you alone, right? But if you do respond, you'll have their full attention. And they will tell you how, because see, over this period of time of keeping this distance, their feelings have grown, right? So it looks like they're going to tell you, oh my God, Jesus. So if you keep your distance and wait for them to approach you, or King of Cups reverse, Ace of Cups, Queen of Cups. So it's like if you keep your distance and you let them approach you, I feel like they're going to come very interested emotionally, you know, very interested emotionally in, if they have something else, I feel like they will become less and less interested in that. But you can't be cutting them off, you know. I know this chick who really thinks that she's going to get married, and when she gets angry with people, she cuts them off and blocks them. That she ain't getting married. You got that marriage won't last for more than a year, and the guy who she really cares about knows that too. He's like, you can't marry somebody like that. You can't even work out issues with people, right? And so, but yeah, I feel like this person is. See, if you like somebody and maybe you're not physically appealing to them, or maybe whatever, I feel like you can get them attracted mentally by doing these attraction things. And I do feel like over time, I don't know about that Seven of Pentacles though. In fact, I'm going to take that out. But yeah, yeah, they're going to want to, you're going to be at the back of their mind when you do this. So if you continue to do this by November, by the end of November, they will think of you overall. You will have no competition, but they will start to kind of get over it. So you're going to have to give them something. It depends on, you know, how you want to work this. All right. All right, Taurus, that was very good. How much more time do we have? Okay. So now we're going to take a look at where this is going, all right? And see where this is going in December. if you were to keep your distance and just gave them a little bit, wow, that is something. Yeah, it looks like you're distant. Oh, look, somebody is heartbroken. They do not like you having that kind of control and power over them at all, unless you use it a lot. You know, like if you're always blocking and always telling somebody, eventually people just get tired of that. And they just know you're a flake and don't really, you know, consider you a woman of value. At least I don't, you know. All right, so Taurus, let's take a look at where this, we're going to look at this relationship. All right. All right. So where is this relationship going? How does your person feel about you in December? What should you do to win? Okay. Is there anyone else you need to be concerned about? If you gave them a little, but still practice distance, what would be the outcome in December? All right. Are you wasting your time? If not, how can you turn this around? And what is the final answer for your relationship in December? Could you guys actually have a committed relationship? And how is your person feeling about you now? Okay, so we have the King of Cups. So the King of Cups is loving you. They love you, but they're not looking at you. Let's see, what are they looking at? The King of Cups is looking at somebody else. What is going on? We need to find out what's going on. Oh, some of you, you could have just started distancing yourself. It just started. You know, Tauruses are a little slow. I mean, as far as, you know, cows, they move kind of slow. So, yeah, but as soon as they notice that you're not there anymore, they're going to start contact. Well, why don't you go ahead and get the extended reading. If this resonated with you, there is an extension. The link to the extension is at the top of the comment section and in the description box. It'll say click below for the Taurus extended reading in November. So thank you for watching, Tauruses. And if you want a reading, the number is on the screen someplace. It's 404-835-7099. God bless.